Hello and welcome back everyone to SpearCenter. This is the second episode of the spring semester. I'm your host, Hector Roldan.
And I'm Vincent Rapena. Unfortunately for San Jose State, both the men's and women's basketball teams got bounced in the round one of the Mountain West Conference Tournament. Reporter Aaron Johnson was in Las Vegas to give us a recap of what went down for the men's side of things.
Hi, I'm Aaron Johnson with the Spear. I'm out here in Las Vegas, Nevada, covering the Mountain West Tournament. And San Jose State just faced off against Colorado State and unfortunately lost 72-62. It was a hard-fought game. San Jose State was in it throughout the entire contest, but unfortunately was not able to finish. Here's how it went down.
The Spartans have had a rough season, but head coach Tim Miles loved the resilience that the team showed to come out and compete against Colorado State.
And that's the one thing about this team is they really haven't got a break all season. There's been injury, illness, you name it. And to see them battle tonight made me very proud to be their coach.
Spartans junior guard Myron Amy Jr. had a great game to cap off his breakout season. Amy Jr. scored 17 points and hit 2 big and 1 shots in the first half. Amy was providing the energy on the game, constantly firing up the team, and was a big reason SJSU had control of the game early on.
At any point of the season, it could have been easy for us to look at the record and let that define us, but I tell people all the time when we talk about our team that like our record doesn't define us because, you know, we'll give whatever team you put out there, we'll go to the end with them.
Early in the first half, the Spartans were playing great defense and forcing the Rams into sloppy passes. It was this early burst of defensive energy that allowed SJSU to get out to a 25-19 lead, but the Spartans' defense broke down and the offense could not get a bucket as the Rams would go on a 15-0 run to completely swing momentum in their favor.
We just felt we needed more pressure, ball pressure, more aggressive in our screen and roll coverages and our post doubles. And I thought for the most part, we were pretty good that way. And they still shot well, but I thought we took away a lot of opportunities. They never really got on a good roll.
It would be a tough task to keep a team like Colorado State down for as long as the Spartans did, but the outcome of the game would rely on how SJSU would respond after giving up such a run. The Spartans would respond well in the second half, but some timely three-point shooting from Colorado State fifth-year guard Joe Palmer put them over the edge. Palmer scored 14 points in the game, including shooting 4 of 5 from downtown. Graduate student forward Joel Scott was a problem for the Spartans as he put up 18 points on the game, with many of them being big momentum-swinging dunks. The Rams held a 58-56 lead late in the second half. With the opportunity to tie the game, a controversial no call and a missed layup by freshman guard Latrell Davis was not called goaltending, even though senior guard Nate Clifford had his hand under the net. Miles was visibly frustrated after the play.
Can it go one way or another on a call? That's a tough call. Did I think it, was the wrong call? Of course, right?
A disappointing season draws to a conclusion for the Spartans, but the team will have at least some positives to look at headed into the 2024-25 season.
And I'm proud of how the team competed, and I think it was one of our most complete games in terms of like effort and intensity.
That's everything that happened in the game. An unfortunate season for San Jose State, and let's hope they can bounce back stronger next year. Now back to the studio.
Thanks, Aaron. Beach volleyball held the first ever San Jose Invitational this weekend, a tournament in which 6 schools took part. Andrew Hartley was there to recap SJSU's performance.
The inaugural San Jose Invitational was held March 16th and 17th. It featured 6 colleges at Spartan Beach. San Jose State Beach Volleyball won 2 matches, lost 2 matches, and competed in an exhibition match. These 5 matches are the most San Jose State has played and will play in a single weekend this year. The only pairing to take 3 wins in the tournament were Jada Ward and Jada Hall. They were the only pair to defeat Corpus Christi Saturday and continue to be the team's #1 pair. A newer pair, Meredith Scott and Sienna Brewster, continued to gain momentum this weekend. It's still their first season playing as partners, and they gained 5 more matches of experience together. They also contributed a valuable point in the St. Mary's match that would ultimately give San Jose State a victory. Shirley Morrison and Anna Salmon were reunited as partners during the tournament and also picked up valuable wins. This was the 3rd point San Jose State needed to clinch the St. Mary's victory. Tessa Rogers has acted as Morrison's partner this year, but Hodge still has much to decipher, only halfway through the year. He says, "The thing about beach volleyball is we're essentially 5 different teams, and having them all figured out on the same day is quite a challenge." Every pairing for San Jose State was victorious in the exhibition against Sierra College, but also was swept against the Pac-12 opponent, Utah. It is now 4-2 in its last 6 matches. San Jose State is beginning to gain momentum at the right time of the year, and will have one more tournament that includes 6 games from March 22nd through the 24th, taking place in New Orleans, Louisiana, the largest of the season. From Spartan Beach, Andrew Hartley for the Spear.
Spartan Gymnastics concluded its regular season with the 2nd highest score in program history last week. They'll head into the Mountain West Championship hoping to claim the conference first ever title. In swim and dive, SJSU had 2 national events with participants in swimming and diving events. For more on that, here's Andrew Hartley.
While the team season may have finished, individual members of San Jose State Swim and Dive competed nationally this past week. Jenna Jagielski was the lone Spartan to compete in the NCAA Zone E Diving Championships and didn't disappoint. She finished 23rd in the nation with a score of 257.65 in the 3-meter dive and was the 5th highest scoring of all Mountain West divers. The sophomore improved her score from her freshman season by over 25 points and continues to shine as one of the stars of the program. The swim team then finished 23rd of 52 teams at the CSCAA National Invitational Championship. Ella Freeman broke the 100-yard individual medley school record by Ella Freeman last year. The time of 56.59 placed her 11th of the contenders in the tournament and made up many of San Jose State's points. Freshman Vilma Lindberg capped off a great first year by finishing 15th in the 200-yard breaststroke, and a 4th-place finish was awarded to the 400-yard freestyle relay team. A takeaway? A lot of these are underclassmen. A team that finished only 8th best of 9 competing in the Mountain West Championship has a young core to build for a great, bright future. Back to the desk.
Thanks, Andrew, and nice end of the season for the Spartans there. Well, that does it for this week's SpearCenter. You can follow us at the Spear SJSU on all platforms to see more of our content and coverage related to San Jose State athletics. For the Spear, I'm Vincent Rapena.
And I'm Hector Roldan. Thank you for watching, and go Spartans.